Hello. I want to say hi to all of my viewers out there. This is something that's unusual for me to do. I was requested to do it. I'm not big on doing videos. I really actually don't like seeing myself or hearing myself. But my purpose for doing these videos is twofold. One is to give you some information. And two is so you can learn how to apply the information to your lives and how by doing so it can change your life on a large scale. Anything that you want to do, you're able to do, you're capable of doing, and that's what my videos are going to hopefully establish with you as you continue with me. The first thing I want to do is share with you some of the books that I've wrote over the years. There are quite a few. It's more than 60 to be exact, but I'm going to talk about probably 15 of them, give you a little insight into them, and then start going more in depth with each book as time goes on. First book I want to share with you, though, is Just a Thought. This little book, it contains 370 thoughts that I wrote, and this book came into fruition approximately about 26 years ago when I was on my job, and on the job I had an office, and in my office I would always put down a thought on the daily calendar we had there. And unbeknownst to me, that the employees were going in, they were reading it, and I didn't find this out until I was on vacation. I come back from vacation, and I had a couple people inquiring. They were saying something was wrong, and I was inquiring, what do you mean what something is wrong? They took me to the office, and they shared with me, we looked at the desk calendar, and again, I asked them what's wrong, and they said, look, and there was nothing on the calendar. And I told them there's nothing on the calendar. And they said, yes, that's the problem. When you wrote your thoughts down, we were coming in and we would read the thoughts and share the thoughts among ourselves. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't really know what to do at the time. So I took all of the thoughts that I had written down on the calendar. I folded them up. I took them home and put them away. I put them away for approximately 23 years. And I went back and took those out and I started writing them. And as I wrote them, that's how this book, Just a Thought, come into existence. And it's a thought that I have on the front of the book. The very first thought I'm sharing with you is, when I change my view of things, the things I view will change. What exactly does that mean? It's letting you know that if you want things around you to change, you have to first make some changes within yourself. So it's a personal, introspective look at ourselves. And that's the key, when I change, 3 words, when I change what? My view. My view what? Of things, of situations, of circumstances. When I change my view of things, then how I view them will change automatically. Case in point, I had a young lady who was telling me some years and years ago, that her husband wouldn't change, her husband wouldn't change, her husband wouldn't change. No matter what she did, he wouldn't change. So I told her, well, why don't you try certain things? Why don't you do certain things yourself and see what happened? Experiment. She did those things, and she come back and she found me and told me, hey, those things work. My husband is changing. I said, it wasn't that he changed. It was that you changed. When you saw what you were doing wrong, you modified your behavior. You did what was right. You corrected that thing. And in doing so, he was able to see that too. So what I'm saying, it wasn't about us going about changing other people. When I change my view of things, then the things I view will change. It's very simple. When she changed how she viewed things about herself first, then the things around her seemed as though they were changing. They didn't necessarily change, but it was her attitude towards those things that changed, and that made the big difference. So in this particular book, Just a Thought, you'll find 370 thoughts that I believe will change your life completely. And what's good about the book, inside of it, I have the thoughts that I had, then I have a little place underneath there for you to put your thoughts. Put your thought next to that and write it down. And you find if you do them on a daily basis, at the end of the year or beginning of the year, when you're starting over again, you find that your whole thought process had changed from the first time you wrote to the time you're looking at it again and taking up the opportunity to write again. Fascinating. I found people come back and tell me that all the time. They say the book is amazing. It's not this, the book is so amazing. It's just amazing for me to see what people can do when they alter, simply alter modify how they think and their behavior. So just a thought. This is, in fact, a book that we're going to make sure that you get. We want to put this book in your hands and into your friends' hands, your loved ones' hands. So I want you to see about this. And as a matter of fact, we're going to see to it that you are able to get this book at an amazing rate, an amazing price. I think it'll surprise you. So be on the lookout for Just a Thought.